welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and in this video we are gonna have a tour around Zacieczki. This is a Polish map released for Farming Simulator 25 on PC and Mac only, so this is not a cross-play map. This is only on PC and Mac, and it's an interesting looking map straight off the get-go. A very rural feeling to it. Lots of very nice detail on it, and I'll get to that in a moment. First though, let's have a look at the PDA and what this map sort of contains. And you can see it's quite interesting setup here with the map and the shape. You can see where the edges are, and this does seem to be a full-size map. It seems to be shifted a little bit over to the left here. I don't know whether that's well, no, actually I think that is sitting in the middle. It's a little bit of an optical illusion, but yeah, it's a regular sized 2x map. I'm not quite sure why this is PC only. It may be that it's not made it through console testing, but certainly it's a nice looking map. Lots of fields. We have 80 fields with multiple other land supplies, so 90 lands in total, so an extra 10 on top. The most expensive bit of land is 84, which is a bit of forest. That is 1.5 million. The most expensive field is Farmland 22, which is 730,000. And then the cheapest field I could find was 46, which you actually start off owning, which is, if I can get it selected, it's that small that selecting is hard, 15,850. So a very good range on this. I think you could do a good start from scratch based on the fields on here. They're not overly expensive, and you can buy multiple fields for under 100,000. So yeah, probably a good start from scratch map, this, by the looks of it. Unfortunately, on the production side, the only thing we have is a sawmill. I'm kind of glad with the amount of forestry on this map. We at least have a sawmill. Don't know if there's a BGA yet. We'll find that out when driving around, but certainly it's not part of the, or it's not immediately visible in the production chains screen here, and no owned production. So unfortunately, it's another map that skimps on the productions, which is unfortunate because, as I said at the beginning of this, there's a lot of detail in this, and having the productions built into all this really lovely detail would add so much extra character to the map. Let's have a quick look over here though. We've got a lot of signage in Polish. Unfortunately, I can't read any of it. But yeah, that's a really lovely detail. I'd love to know what all of that says on that board. We've got a nice exercise area at the top here with a gazebo. We've got a sell point through here, I think. But that looks like a BGA. So we'll start off on foot because my car is back at the main farmyard. But that there is definitely a sell point. We've got various trucks and tractors and things in here. Oh, we've even got a landy in here. Wow. Which really wish there was one of those I could actually drive about in game. I'd do that all day long. And this is what I mean about all the really nice detail. There's lots of really cool stuff kicking around here. And yeah, it's really nice. Looks like this is a big sell point. Not a BGA as I'd considered, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that's just really good detail, and I like this. I like this a lot. One of the things is, if you come over here, these guys are talking, and they're trying to start this old tractor, this old Ursus, which is very cool. It's just so much work has gone into detailing this map, which is really lovely. And I know I harp on about this every single map tour at the moment, but I would like to have had this level of life and interest and everything built in with some productions. Just, you know, a local bakery, a local grain mill, just a couple of bits would be great. But I'm not going to harp on about this because I did get told off for it last map tour. So yeah, I'm disappointed that we don't have the productions in here to go along with all this fantastic detail on this map. We've got a shed here with some tractors in. I do like their choice of a New Holland T7 in the starting equipment. That is very cool. We have a grain silo here. I think this is chickens. Yep, chicken area over here as well. And then sort of a construction area here that isn't... Oh, no, there is. So this is a farm garage that you can build. Fantastic. Really love that. That is awesome. So that needs wood to build a farm shed. So part of your farm on here is to build a farm shed. Really love that. That is absolutely fantastic from the get-go. We've got our truck here, MT19, because this is my 19th map tour, and we're going to head out and have a drive around, see what else we can find around here. The actual main area, or the main farmyard, is split between two yards. So we've got the yard that we've just had a little bit of a walk around, and then across the road here we have the second part of the yard. This is where our combine harvester is. We've got another silo and another shed build by the looks of things. So that's really nice. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So split between two locations either side of the road, and everything seems to sort of be sitting down this road. As I said, very rural feeling. The main road doesn't have any markings on it, but is a model road, which is quite nice. We've got an area in here, and yes, that's where Gramps is sitting. We've got an area over here that seems to have a sale point in it. Oh, this is our animal market. So we've got Katie standing there. So everybody seems to be including the NPCs in their maps, which is good. The feedback seems to be very much great for beginners. So if we've got somebody coming in and is starting out their farm sim journey on here, then we've got the NPCs in. And yeah, we had a market there. We had another sell point at the side there. We've got another set of sell points in there. The red floor marking's very interesting on this map. Something a little bit different from other maps, which is quite nice. They really makes those areas stand out. Then down here we've got the shop, and the icon in the mod hub. That is of this tractor, I think. It might not be, actually. There might be another one. You also got these hanging around. These, of course, must be collectibles. I think I've found 5 so far, just sort of sitting around the map. And here's something you don't see very often on in Farm Sim anymore. We've got an ATM with an ATM setup, which takes you straight into your finances. We've not had that in Farm Sim, in a base game map certainly for a while, and nice to see it in here. Not that I think anybody ever uses that. That would be something I think for a role play that would work quite nice, is to come up to the ATM like that to sort your finances and not just be able to pull it straight up. So we'll head south of here. If we look at the main map, it is just one big long road. We're going to head down and we're going to check out the area up here that looks distinctly like a BGA on this map, I'll be honest. And yeah, that I'm not too sure, actually. That might not be. That looks more like a gravel area or something like that. Not 100% sure how to get into that either. That must have an entrance at the top end, I think. But yeah, I thought that was a BGA, but it's not. It's something completely different. And here it is. Entrance in. And big gravel area. We've got Stone Crusher over there. I do like the people talking every so often. Again, I unfortunately don't speak Polish, so I'm unable to hear what they're actually saying. But yeah, so this is like a quarry stroke gravel stroke warehouse area, maybe. I can't see any warehouse triggers. Oh no. I love, there is some fantastic detail on this map. That is hilarious. It's just stuff on here. Oh, here we go. We've got a lime point down here. But it's just things that are slightly stupid and slightly ridiculous, and yet I'm absolutely here for them. Seem to be built into this map, which is awesome. I think I'd like to have seen a warehouse point built into this area. It really, really shouts that this is somewhere to pick up anything and everything you need. And yeah, the lack of a warehouse area here is a little bit disappointing. That would have fit in really well with all this, but apparently not. That's not part of what's here. So there are little things I think I would like to have seen added into this. I think we can take a left down here. We'll check out the dirt tracks. Dirt tracks also modelled in, which is quite nice. They're looking really good. Nice width to them as well. I often say sometimes the roads in maps are a little bit wide. This feels about right. It's the right width for my truck. It's also the right width for a large tractor to be going down. Maybe not a really huge one, but certainly up to 300 horsepower, maybe a little bit more. That's this road is absolutely perfect for. So yeah, loving this. There's a nice bit of detail all over this map. I've already talked a lot about the detail, and the quirkiness is brilliant. And as we go into one of the woodland areas, yeah, that continues through here. We've got a nice load of detail under the trees, which is where we always look for how much detail is put in. And yeah, some good trees, some great forestry on this map. I think if you're looking to do some forestry, this is a good map for it. The tree line and everything is looking very nice. So definitely a good map for that. The fields are a nice size, and it's an interesting looking map. This is the thing, driving around it, it's a really interesting, really pretty looking map. So from that point of view, it works so well as well. We've got all these little fields here, all these sort of strips. So I think this is something that as you play, you might buy more of these strips and then merge them together. And so this is cool. This is very cool. We're at the edge of the map here, and this has to be one of the best map edges I've seen. We are basically, this field here is map edge, and it's owned by nobody because we are right at the edge of the map, and that's it. That is absolutely awesome. That is the best map edge I have seen on a mod map in Farm Sim 25 so far. Absolutely fantastic. And I really must commend Matlix, who created this map, for that, because that's how you do the edge of a map. That is absolutely how you do the edge of a map. So amazing work. Really fantastic. This has to be one of the best constructed maps I've seen for FS25 so far. I am properly impressed. it is just amazing the level of detail that's gone into this map. It's such a pity this isn't on console. It really is, because I think this is an excellent map strat. Do you know what? I've just peered around at its rating on the mod hub, and that is not a fair rating. It's got a, so this is rated at a 3.1 on the mod hub, and having driven around this, I'm not seeing any major issues or anything. By the way, this is the sawmill in this area, looking very good. Nice big detailed sawmill, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, this map does not deserve the rating it has on the mod hub. It's got a 3.1, and that is, I don't think that's right. This is much higher than a 3.1. This is just so well constructed, another sell point over here, and we get this all over the place as well. I saw this on the gate to the shop. We've got, you know, everything's nicely signaged, nicely labeled. It is absolutely brilliant. I think this is a hugely underrated map. It's got so much going for it. It really has. Wow. I am impressed. There is a lot to this. I think it's very playable. I think single player, this would be brilliant. I think multiplayer single farm, this would work really well as well. No multiple farms on it, unfortunately. So there is space to build other farms. But yeah, no multiple farms on it. No productions to speak of, which is unfortunate. No BGA, which is interesting. The areas around it allow for a BGA, but yeah, there's not one built in, and there's possibly a couple of places you could put it. And I really wish there was a warehousing area in that where the lime station and the stone crusher is, because those would fit in absolutely wonderfully there. So let's take a quick look at the vehicles you start with, and it's quite a long list of vehicles. This we've got an ACO 2300 weight, an Amazon UX 5201 super sprayer, an Amazon ZATS 3200 fertilizer spreader, an Amazon ZG-TS 10,001 fertilizer spreader, a Class Evian 450 combine, a Class Vario 620 header, a Deutz-Fahr 6135 CRV shift tractor, a FarmTech EDK 650 trailer, a Hardy Mega 1200L sprayer, a Hardy Mega 1200L tank, a Nock Crossmax 300 disc harrow, a Nock Eco Cultivator 300, a Cramp Half Pipe HP 20 trailer, a Lemkin Solter 12 Cedar, a Lizard. This is actually my Lizard pickup that I added in. We've got a Massey Ferguson MF 8570 combine with its header and its header trailer. We got a Nardi N20T header trailer, a New Holland T7 300, a Pottinger Servo 25 plow, Pottinger Servo T6000P plow, a 10 Winkle Pack 1000 weight, a Trelfer TGA 560 cultivator, Una Phoenix 3000-3 Cedar, and a Vatastad Carrier XL 625 cultivator. That is a lot of machines, and that's 2 combine harvesters, That's multiple, that's 2 plows, so a really big plow and a really small plow, multiple cultivators, multiple sprayers, multiple fertilizer spreaders. I think the one criticism I have of this map is this is overkill. You do not need to start with New Farmer with this much equipment. The only thing that I think they've actually got right is the 2 tractors. The Deutz-Fahr is a great tractor and the New Holland is a great tractor. And those are the only 2 tractors it starts you with all of this equipment. And yeah, I think 1 combine, 1 plow, maybe something between these 2 plows, 1 fertilizer spreader. I don't think you need a sprayer in that instance. Yeah, I think this is overkill, and I think this is going to give a lot of money to whoever comes in and plays in New Farmer, because I think you're going to turn around and sell a lot of stuff. Alternatively, it almost feels like this is a 2 farm setup. There are 2 farmyards on here, and that could do, but I still maintain I think this is a better single player or single farm multiplayer map. So yeah, I love this map. This is gorgeous. It's really well made. It's really well detailed. It's got a couple of features that I really love. The fact that you need to construct your new farm barn, your new farm shed in here. Really love that. That is just such a nice touch. And yeah, I think this is well worth checking out. This map, well worth checking out. And if you do and you like it, please go give it 5 stars, because I think at the moment it's criminally underrated on the Mod Hub, considering all the work and the effort and the time that's gone into this. This is one of the best, if not the best, detailed maps in Farming Simulator 25. For me, this is up there with Paligny on its level of detail. It really is. It's just a pity that it's missing the productions to go with it. Otherwise, I think it would be right up there with that map. So there we go. That's my thoughts on this map. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now, or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.